You know what time it is. Tea Tuesday with our awesome friend, Life with Patty, the hostess. The hostess with the mostest. And of course, our co-hostess is Kathy's Favorite Things. Oh my gosh, both of these hostess and co-hostess are awesome channels. Go check them out. Right now, Kathy's Favorite Things on vacation. Go check out her pictures and having her tell you what's happening on her vacation. Period. Please check out the most important thing, the playlist, and see what all those awesome creators have been up to, my dear friends. Good morning to all my awesome friends and family. Well, have bad news. Debbie's not going to be doing the next 5 or 6 weeks of Tea Tuesday. She has too many previous engagements, and she works a full-time job and a lot of things that we do to build our channels. So, sorry to say, you're not only going to get to see her in regular videos, not on the Tea Tuesday. But let's see what we're doing today. We're going to be doing mango passion fruit tea. That sounds good. Never tried it. This is brand new for me. I'll let you know how I like it. And of course, I have my sugar and creamer out here that have the pretty rose pattern on it. Isn't it beautiful? I've had that set for probably 20 or 25 years. And the cup that I'm drinking out of today is also about a 25-year-old thing that I've had. I bought it years and years ago, but everything always works good together as long as they're classic, beautiful pieces, don't you think? Now, let's give that tea a try. I wanted to share the packaging with you before I open it up. As you can see, this is mango passion fruit, and best of all, look at that, caffeine free. And this is also an herbal tea. And this is what it looks like. Now, I'm going to go get my hot cup of water, and we're going to start getting it ready. I did put in a little salvia in it, and it did taste really good once I did that. It didn't taste bad without the salvia, it just wasn't sweet enough. With one salvia, it is just perfect. Give it a try. I thought mango passion fruit was really good. I really enjoyed it. I guess it's the tea for the day. This one I'll keep drinking. Well, I just wanted to share with you this wonderful Tuesday, and this was shot today on Tuesday also. How my garden is growing. I probably am going to be doing this series about my garden every Tuesday for the next 5 or 6 weeks for several reasons. One, Debbie is so busy, there is no way we can get together for Tea Tuesday. And when we do get together, we are so swamped with projects, we're both wearing ourselves out. But I wanted to share with you my beautiful, beautiful tomato plant and my beautiful flowers that are now blooming. And this is the tomato that this is, sun, sugar, yellow, cherries. They're the little tiny ones. And I've decided to start growing more of these kind of tomatoes because they don't take a lot of care and they live for several years. And I want to be able to have fresh tomatoes all winter long. Now, you know, I have been working on my green tower, and it's doing real well. I'm going to give you an update a little bit what it looks like. We have lots of flowers coming in here now, and these are peas that are going to be climbing up this pole. And I have all 4 corners done. This is the only one that's actually produced any peas. So we'll see what happens. You all know this was the side I started on, and I probably planted this probably about 6 weeks ago. It's been a while. Then I moved down this side. So that's why on this one corner, it was the first corner I planted, so that's why there's something showing. I don't know what's happened to my other corners, and I may have to replant some new peas. So far, none of them even have popped through. The second week in my garden, I originally put both the tomato plants on one side, I realized that was a very stupid move, and I pulled them out and put one on each side because they need that much room. They get pretty big. This one here is a, let's see if we can get in here. This is a red cherry, and I hope it's going to taste good. And as you can see, I have a lot of flowers coming up here in California poppies. So this area is doing pretty good. So this was my second week, and this was my third week. And as you see, even here, it's looking pretty good. But for whatever reason, I still don't have any peas or beans coming up in this corner. So if I don't see something in a couple of weeks, I'm going to have to replant. Maybe there was something wrong with the seeds. I had some new seeds and some old seeds, and I tried to use up a lot of my old seeds. Maybe they were already no good anymore. I don't know. Now, as you can see, the whole center is coming up with flowers, and hopefully we're going to end up getting some more stuff in here. I also planted some more flower seeds here, and some of them are starting to come up. This, keep in mind, this was the third week, and I don't know what's happening here. We still have a big empty space. Even though you see a lot of green here, it really is just the stuff falling from the tree. These are flowers that are coming up, California poppies. And these I planted on the fourth week. And these are radishes. And the radishes are doing pretty good. And these radishes were planted at the same time on the fourth week. I planted this with carrots, and as you see, I know it looks like there's something going on because you see green, but really there is nothing coming up yet that I can see. Don't know if I'm going to get carrots or not. I'm going to give it another month. If I don't see something happening, I'm going to have to plant something else in there. I have a horrible time growing carrots. I don't know what the problem with carrots are, but me and carrots don't get along. Radishes will usually mature in 30 days, they say. We may wait a little longer, but still the radishes are doing great. And I'll probably, I may just go ahead and start, maybe in another week if something doesn't start happening in that one, I may start throwing radishes in there. Because I'd like to have some radishes coming up different times where I can pull them and use them to eat. Now, I really do not like radishes. I know a lot of you probably don't, but I heard this on a gardening channel, and you're not going to believe it. You clean those radishes up, you put them in the oven and bake them like potato. All that sharp taste that you taste in a radish is gone, and it tastes wonderful. So, even if you don't like radishes, give that a try. I was amazed how different it did taste, and it really does work. I heard it from another gardening channel that told me that a lot of people don't like radishes because of the sharp taste, and I'm one of those type of people, but she was right. You bake them and they taste great. And radishes are a great thing to grow in the garden because they mature in about 30 some days. So the kids are going to love throwing out those radish seeds, picking them and baking them in the oven, and they're going to taste a lot more like a potato, as long as your kids love potatoes, than a radish. Now, I'm not going to say it tastes exactly like a potato. It does have a different taste, but it really has a mild taste like a potato. Give it a try. You might be surprised. I was surprised when I tried it out. That's my tip for the day from the garden. Like I said, we're probably going to start doing a lot more garden videos, and because I have so many projects coming up and we can't get together and shoot them together. For the teas, I'm going to start doing probably a garden video on my Tea Tuesday and show you how the garden's growing and what we're doing. And like I said, if we don't get something going in this one, radishes are going in, I think, next week, the more I think about it. It's had plenty of time. Now, these radishes were planted the same day that I planted those carrots. You see a difference? I see a huge difference. And it's getting watered, and there should be no reason why they shouldn't be coming up, but they're not coming up.